Hello, my loves, and welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on your special person's next actions towards you. So within that, we're going to look at, what are they thinking and feeling? What do they want to do about their feelings, this connection, this relationship that they have with you. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who has always been part of this incredible family. You know how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already, make sure you join us by hitting that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future readings. And of course, always get active in the comment section because you'll see that people are very supportive of you, including me. I try to respond to as many comments as I can, but please do know that I do read each and every one of them. So today, this is an interesting way to set up the reading. I like these cards, like they're not just cards, but they also are crystals. So we have a combination, right? So we have ruby, turquoise, and howlite. Okay, so we are going to give you the option of choosing through that, as well as through assigning zodiac signs to each pile. So please do remember that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. You can choose by the card, the crystal, or by your zodiac sign, or by your person's zodiac sign, or you can do both and take which messages resonate for you. So you have many options here. So there's no right answer. Just go with your intuition. And if you're at that point where you really do need clarity on what's going on in your unique journey with your person, you might be feeling really emotionally exhausted. They may have been very hot and cold in and out, and you just need clarity so you can move forward. Then I really recommend that you do a personal reading with me. The live reading experience is the best one because I love meeting with you on video call. I love to see your beautiful face. It's very powerful when spirit can answer all of your questions right there as they come up in real time. So I do offer the live experience. I also offer video recorded personal readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. We're going to start with the cards, and then we will add the zodiac signs. And of course, everything is going to be time stamped in the box below. So for group number one, we have the ruby, infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Group number two, we have turquoise, happiness. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. And group number three, we have howlite, hope. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and choose zodiac signs for each pile. So if you don't wish to see this, you can go ahead and click on the timestamp for whichever pile you chose. So for group number one, we have Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. Okay. For group number two, we have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn. And for group number three, we have Cancer, Pisces, Libra, and Sagittarius. Okay, so go ahead and make your selection. We will get started here with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 that chose the ruby, as well as Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. But please don't feel that those are like, you know, the final word on everything. You can just go by what you feel. Let's see. We're going to start with Oracle, and then we will do your tarot. So for group number 1, Spirit, what actions do they wish to take next towards you? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions for their next actions? What do they wish to do next towards group 1? Okay. So we have falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. And we have despair. So I feel that your person is definitely between this energy of despair right here and this falling energy. And if you look at, you know, the look on this figure's face, there's definitely a deep sense of sadness. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have had some struggles here. If there's been some sort of with this falling, I'm also getting the phrase falling out. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been a falling out between the two of you in some way. If there has been, if you guys have been struggling, if there's been some sort of an argument, a disconnection, or some sort of a separation energy, just know that this person, your person, is very, very deeply affected by that, okay? They're feeling very down, very low, very emotional. Very much in a state of despair and sorrow. They're taking it very hard. Even if they appear very kind of strong on the outside, or if they feel kind of stoic on the outside, I think that they are trying to hide it. And I think that what they're realizing is that maybe they just didn't work with you enough on the things that needed to be worked out. Maybe they didn't cooperate. I do feel that there is a sense or a feeling of remorse or regret around this person feeling like maybe they could have been more cooperative. They could have been much more open and understanding, and maybe they could have not let their pride or their ego get in the way of that cooperation. I feel like if you guys are quiet with each other right now, this is the realization that they're coming to in terms of what action do they wish to take. They wish that they had been more cooperative with you. They wish that they had been able to really listen to you, really see where you are coming from. I feel like they realize that in the actions that they didn't take in the past that has brought you guys to where you are today is their lack of cooperation. I feel like you, group 1, may have been very cooperative. You may have, showed this person that, wait a second, like we have something between us that is very magnetic. I feel like your person definitely feels that, they know that, and that's why they're even more in despair. That's why they're even more sad, because they realize that there's this magnetic attraction between the two of you that, you know, no matter what the challenges have been, or maybe there's been miscommunication or misunderstandings, or that lack of like wanting to be peaceful in working things out. You know, I feel like sometimes maybe this person, you know, they're not the most peaceful person. They, when challenges come up, they might get triggered, they might get annoyed, they might get angry. Like they're not that great at handling things peacefully. And it's like, you know, you have been very understanding of this. You both kind of said, look, we have something between us that runs very deep. It's not just a normal attraction. It's not just a superficial thing. There's something here between us that runs incredibly deep. And so we do need to be more cooperative. You know, we want to work this out. And I feel like this person, especially if you, you know, are, you know, struggling or going through a phase of silence, I feel like that silence is becoming like very loud to them. You know, it's becoming more and more difficult. They're starting to feel like there's an uncertainty around that, and that unknown, which is coming through here, the descent, the momentum, and the change, like it's really hard for them. Like they don't know what's going to happen. They feel that they have fallen in love with you. So this falling energy is also about like, oh my gosh, I was falling in love and I was resisting it. I was being uncooperative because I was too scared of the unknown of falling in love. And now that, you know, now that maybe you guys aren't talking, the unknown now, the uncertainty is of, you know, will I have this love back? Like I didn't appreciate it when I had it. I didn't cooperate the way I should have. And now that it's like maybe gone, I'm not sure. There's an uncertainty around whether are we going to be together? Are we not going to be together? Are we going to work this out or not? That feels even worse to this person. So I feel like in their next actions towards you, they do wish to come towards you from that spirit of cooperation. You know, like, let's cooperate. Let me cooperate. How can this be worked out? Okay, let's go deeper. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else can you tell us about the actions this person wants to take towards group 1? Let's also get some thoughts, some specific thoughts from their higher self, which will also give us more information on what actions they want to take. Okay, so we have the Tower. I'm not surprised. To me, it's so interesting. Look how the Tower came below this falling energy right here, because the Tower is literally falling. And in traditional tarot, you don't see it on here. There's always people falling, descending, right? This is the descent, the momentum, the change. And you always see people kind of falling out of the Tower, people coming to the ground, right? Because something has changed the way they think. We have Ace of Wands. Beautiful. So see, the Tower leads to new action, new way of doing things. Give this a 9 of Wands. And we have the, oh my gosh, beautiful Ace of Cups. So look at this. We have absolutely beautiful new energy, new momentum coming through here. We also have, I love all the aces here, like, you know, like because I just feel like those are the best energies for movement forward, right? Those are the best energies for somebody taking real action, not just talking about it, right? These are the energies here of taking real action. So I feel like this person, whatever has happened between the two of you has definitely caused this tower moment for this person. Okay, so they are definitely, and going back to that despair, that falling, right? Like they know that they've fallen in love. They weren't prepared for that. I think the falling in love is a revelation to this person. I think that it kind of creeped up on them. It surprised them, the depth of this connection. Like I feel like it's almost like initially it may have started out as this attraction for this person, but I think they didn't realize that it's so much more deeper than just the attraction. And I think that they realized that they let their triggers and their wounding kind of stop them from feeling this love, or stop them from cooperating and going with the flow and letting themselves fall in love. I feel like this person may have very much resisted falling in love because they definitely have some wounds, some issues around the notion of letting themselves fall. I feel like group one, that literally is the central theme of your reading. And I feel like it comes back down to the first card, which is falling. I just feel like this person is falling in love with you, and they resisted that for whatever their Nine of Wands reasons are. Past traumas, past breakups, heartbreaks, betrayals, whatever it is, like they were just resisting falling in love. And now it's like this tower has revealed to them that, wait a second, I have fallen in love. No matter how much I want to resist it, no matter how much I didn't want to cooperate. I feel like this Nine of Wands is also very much kind of an uncooperative energy. It's very resistant, right? Like, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to put up my walls. I'm not going to cooperate. I'm going to fight this feeling, but I feel like they're in their next actions towards you. They're coming out of it. Ace of Wands, best card you can get for actions changing, for somebody looking at this situation in a new way, with a new sense of emotional energy. Like this, I want this. I don't know why I was resisting it. Yes, it was really scary. Yes, I resisted it. Yes, I may have misbehaved. Yes, I may have, tried to reject this. But now that, I've gotten this space, maybe we've separated, maybe I've stepped back, and now I feel like I'm completely lost without you. I'm in despair without you. So the pain of not being with you is far greater than the triggers or the fear of falling in love. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I'm not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Wow. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is not for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, this person is in this process, right? It's like they are in the process of this tower falling. They're holding on to that Nine of Wands. They do have that desire for the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, but there might be for some of you some sort of time delay on this, right? Like right now, like with this despair, like they're like, some of you are in that, because this is a general reading, right? So take it as it resonates. This person may have been like, okay, I'm not ready. I thought I was. I'm not ready for a connection of this level. Okay, so there might be a time element. They may desire these new beginnings, but for some of you, that Nine of Wands might be too strong. For others of you, they might be coming out of the Nine of Wands, right? My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? See? So for others of you, the desire to come into these new beginnings is now, greater than holding on to the resistance. For others of you, the resistance right now is still kind of lingering on, right? So there's some sort of a delay in the desire for this new beginning. So let's get some more detail on this. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else? See, surrender. Yeah. So there is definitely a sense of, okay, I need to surrender to my feelings. I need to change the way I see things. I need to stop lying to myself about you know, where I am at, and it's time to move forward. I love this travel card. This is beautiful because this shows us again a moving forward energy. So I do feel that this person is very much aware of the ways in which they have been deceiving themselves. They've, you know, and I feel like this, it's interesting that the deception came under that Nine of Wands, because I feel like they go hand in hand. When you are defensive, when you are triggered, when you don't want to admit your feelings to yourself or to the other person because you're not ready for it, or it's just too much at this time, you definitely put on a mask and you try to hide those feelings from yourself and from the person you love. And I feel like this person understands that that's what they've been doing. And that is why I feel like they're ready to kind of surrender themselves to the love, but they do need to change their perception. And I think that's what is coming about from this cooperation energy, right? Like there's a shift in the mindset. There's a shift in the way that they look at this, and they say, no, if I am to cooperate, if I am to just allow myself to feel this love, it's gonna be okay. I can surrender to this love and I will be all right. I don't have to fear it. I don't have to fear getting my heart crushed again. Yes, that's always a possibility, but that it's not worth it to stay away from you, group one, just out of fear that things will end, I'll get my heart broken, nothing's gonna work out. So there's definitely a bit of kind of like that negative thinking that this person is trying to work through with their perception. I feel like there's a negative thinking that this person is trying to surrender. And what's so beautiful here is that I do feel that even whatever the timing is, whether they're ready right now, whether they're still working on it, whether they're trying to come out of it, I feel like the underlying foundational energy is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This desire to beat their own negativity, to beat their own limitations, and to actually move forward. I love that this is the last card we got. This is where I want to end this reading, with this idea that yes, this person wants to, in their next actions, move forward in this connection. Special message, if you guys are long distance, they do want to travel to you, to see you. So there's definitely going to be a forward movement either way, okay? They want to move forward. They want this new beginning. Beautiful. So if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. You have no idea how much it actually helps me and the channel. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose turquoise, as well as Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn, although don't feel limited to those signs. Let's see, what is their next move, their next actions towards you? We'll also be looking at, you know, how they feel and what they're thinking. So we'll start with your oracle cards, then we will do your tarot. What do they wish to do next? What actions do they wish to take towards group 2? We have forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And we have official person. Okay. So I feel like this person right now, they may have been struggling to really fulfill or be who they wish to be for you in this connection. I feel like there's this energy here from this official person, which is very much about them having a certain kind of pride in, and maybe even a little bit of ego, to the point where it's like they may not want to admit some of their struggles, right? Like, I feel like for many of you, this person may be struggling in their finances and career, and that is why they may not have been able to move forward with you. For some of you, this person may be in between jobs, or they might be having some financial struggles. For some of you, I'm feeling this person may even have to move to a different place for a better financial situation, whether it's a job or anything else. And they feel that their life has been kind of very uprooted, or their life is not fully established yet. And it doesn't really matter how old they are, as in, like, if they're kind of struggling finding their career place or their financial place, that things may seem very uncertain to them. And like I said, for some of you, they might even have to move. And so everything just feels like they don't know who they are right now. Okay. And inside, they are very, very, they have a lot of pride about who they think they are, who they wish to be. For some of you, this person may have been in the military or law enforcement or anything that requires them wearing a uniform, and they may have gotten out of that and may feel kind of lost. Okay, that's not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like that might be part of the problem. Or they're in some sort of a role in their life where they're used to being an authority figure, and now they're out of that, and now they're trying to find a place for themselves, but they're feeling very disharmonious. I feel like there's something in this person that right now is feeling very like chaotic. Okay, and that's not good for this person. This person does like to feel peace and harmony. This person does like to feel very stable. They need to feel that they are stable in their career or in their life in order to feel that they can be in a stable relationship. I don't feel that this person is able to separate how they feel in their material life, like how they feel in their work, in their finances, in their home, where they are, and their identity. Like, their identity is very much tied to that. Okay, so if that's not doing well, then they're not able to give their full focus, attention, love, and care to the relationship. And the relationship then is not harmonious, and this person needs that. And so right now, I feel like this person, the question is not whether they wish to be with you. I feel like they very much want to be with you. The question for them right now is, who are they? And I feel like if they are having an identity crisis, if they don't know who they are because certain things in their life are out of place. See, memory no longer defines you, forget who you are. They're trying to redefine themselves. And that's where the struggle is. So it's like they do wish to move forward with you. They do want to take action towards you, but they feel like if they did right now, things would feel chaotic to you. Like they wouldn't be able to give you that time, that attention, that care that you and the connection deserve. Okay, because there's something here about them needing to redefine who they are. They might be at a crossroads in their life. This person might be at a place in their life where they need to kind of have a new beginning. And they may have to kind of reinvent themselves. And that's why I feel like for some of you, part of that, finding themselves or finding their next chapter may have to do with maybe moving away. And so if you guys do live in the same city or the same town, this person might be like, well, why should I start something? I'm only going to disappoint you if I have to move away from you, right? What else? So if that's how they're thinking and feeling, Spirit, what action are they going to take based on this situation right here? What action do they wish to take if they're in this situation? Let's also get some of their thoughts, because that will also help us to figure out here what their actions could be. Okay, let's see. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Magician. We have the Ace of Pentacles. See, these are all very much, to me, energies that confirm what we already saw, Three of Cups. Okay. So let's take a look at this first. So I feel like this person with this Page of Swords, to me, the Page of Swords is always an energy of, there are things that I wish to say or explain to you. There are things that I want to communicate to you, but I'm holding back. Okay. So there might be something that this person is working on right now to manifest with this Magician's energy. So again, I feel like, to me, the Magician is also so much about reinvention. It's so much about being able to step into who you really are. Okay, because to me, the beauty of the Magician's energy is all about authentically manifesting who you are, understanding what are your great gifts, what do you bring to this world, and how can you use those gifts, how can you use those skills that are uniquely given to you by Spirit, in order to not only give to the world, but also receive back from the world in terms of your career, abundance, money, stability, and also that self-respect. Because I do feel that this person is very much about that self-respect. Like, they want that sense of honor. They want that sense of, I am respected. They want that sense of pride. That, I am doing something meaningful, that like there's something important that I am doing in this world, and I am acknowledged for that. Okay. Especially if they used to be an authority figure, they wore a uniform, they were in some sort of capacity that way. I feel like it's going to be hard for them to let that go. They're seeking to manifest that again, and they're seeking to reinvent themselves to have this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person very much wants this for themselves. And I feel like right now with this Three of Cups, like, I just feel like what they are more focused on is to lighten the energy around the two of you. Okay, so this person may right now want to go slow. Okay, this is more the energy of like, let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's just have fun. Let's go out, have a good time, have, good dinners, movies. Let's just enjoy things together. Let's just be stress-free. So I feel like right now, this person's energy is that of, I really care about you. I feel like this could be something really good, but I can't get too serious just yet because I have these things that are up in the air. Okay, so I feel like with this Three of Cups, it's very much like, let's just enjoy each other and see where it goes. Let's not put a lot of pressure for commitment or seriousness, because right now my energy towards being serious and committing is really towards like building my life and my career. Once I get stable there, then I can think about, this Ace of Pentacles when it comes to a relationship and really giving to a relationship. So right now, I feel like this person, the actions they wish to take towards you is to spend time with you and have a lot of fun with you, but not make it too pressured into a serious commitment just yet. And it's not that they're not wanting that. It's just, I feel like in this moment, it's not where they're at right now. My dreams, I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. See? So see how there's this energy of freedom. There's this energy of like, we could be in love, we could be having a great time, but we're free, we're having fun. We're not like, tied down by anything. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Okay, so this person, is definitely, if you do have social media, or if you do have some way in which they can kind of see what you're up to, this person is definitely keeping an eye on you. And again, I feel like they are very interested in getting to know you. They're fascinated by you. They admire you. They're deeply attracted to you. But they may just not quite yet be ready for something serious. But I don't think that their intentions are wrong or bad. I think their intentions are to first be in a stable place so that they can have something to offer when things get serious, or when they're ready for things to get serious. Yeah, this one just fell out, so hit it. Let's see. Forgive. Fertility. Yeah, see, so there's like this beautiful energy of fertility and receiving. Okay, so that's about building, right? Creating. Yeah, so I feel like right now, see, this to me is the energy of them not yet being prepared or ready for a deep commitment. Okay, right now they are unawakened on purpose towards any kind of like serious commitment. I feel like there are things that they do have to let go of from the past as well. Maybe there are things that they need to forgive within themselves, within other people. But I also do feel that this forgiveness energy, this tranquility, peace of mind, right? Freedom from the past. I feel it also has a lot to do with their identity. It's not just like about like love and heartbreak or that kind of stuff. I feel like it is also about like forgiving themselves, or making peace with where they're at right now if they're not where they wish to be, and they feel like they have to reinvent themselves, like they have to redo things, like they have to kind of find themselves again. And I feel like they're definitely a little bit frustrated about that. And so I almost feel like this forgiveness is about forgiving themselves for not being where they wish to be right now, because they do very much want this beautiful fertility in their life. They want to grow themselves where they are, who they are. And then based on that, they want to grow with you, right? Like they do want to create something. They do want this beautiful fertility. For those of you who are in, that stage of life where you do want marriage and family, this is also that energy of like, yes, I do want a family. Yes, I do want to grow this beautiful relationship into all what it can be. And it's definitely on their mind, but it's something that they are working towards. It's not right now in the present moment. I think right now they are very open-minded to receiving more of the abundance that they want, more of the stability that they want, and more of them feeling really great about what their next chapter is in terms of their own identity and in terms of their own like career and how they see themselves. And once that is set, then I think they're going to open up to receiving more love and more commitment in their life. Okay, so I do feel that with that Page of Swords, this is something that either they have said to you or are preparing to say to you, and asking you how you feel about that. Like, are you okay with right now focusing more on just getting to know each other, enjoying each other's company, but not putting too much pressure on the serious aspect of it? Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. These are great problem solvers to answer your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check that out. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and that like button. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it actually helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one. All right, my group 3 that chose the Howlite and Hope, as well as Cancer, Pisces, Libra, and Sagittarius, although you don't have to feel limited to those signs. We're going to take a look at how they're thinking and feeling about you, and based on that, we will see what actions or what is their next move towards you. So we're going to start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot as well. What are their next actions towards group 3? So we have manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. We have empathy, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Wow, and we have adjudication. Okay. So this person, they're definitely going through or have gone through a very difficult time in the past. And because of the burdens, like the emotional burdens that have been left on them from that, I feel that it's been difficult for them to give this relationship its fair chance, okay? And it's not because of you, group 3. This person has either been through a difficult divorce in the past or a very difficult breakup in the past. And it really, really took its toll on them, okay? It has left a very traumatizing kind of effect on this person. And I think that I would hope that they've been through some sort of therapy or counseling to help them with this, because it is big. It is definitely something that has traumatized them. It's something that I think and feel still affects their decisions in love right now, although they would deny that. Okay, they would deny, like, no, my past, like, yeah, I'm okay with it. You know, it's not affecting my decisions now. But I think they deny it, but I think it's still very, very much there. And what it's doing is that the more they deny it, the more it is actually holding them back from being happy in the connection with you. Because there's always something that is holding them back. Okay. And there's always this voice that's telling them, like, when things go wrong, which they do in every normal relationship, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be times where you're not on the same page, you're not seeing eye to eye. And it's during those times that this person has to really force themselves to keep working on the relationship. There's always a part of them that wants to run away. And maybe you've already noticed this. I feel like when times get tough, this person may suddenly disappear. You know, and then you almost kind of have to bring them back, or you have to reach out to them. You have to show your concern to them. You have to kind of, like, you know, make them feel safe enough to come back. And I just feel like that's not your job. You know, that shouldn't be your job. Because that's something that they should want to do. They should work on this partnership on their own. So I feel like this person is realizing that they have to create their own happiness. See, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. I feel like they understand that maybe they've become dependent almost on you to create that happiness. Like, you do the work in this relationship while they sometimes just disappear because they can't handle it, right? And I feel like they very much appreciate how much empathy you have given them. But that empathy is also becoming a bit of a crutch because it's letting them run away and come back, right? So I feel like they understand that maybe you have reached the end of your empathy. You're like, you know what? I've done enough. It's time for you to do some of the work here in this relationship. So if that's the case, if that's what's happened, if you have told this person, you know, it's time. It's time that you step up. I feel like this person if you are separated from them, or if just things are a little bit quiet right now because you want to give them that space to decide for themselves, are they going to let the traumas of the past ruin your present relationship? Or are they going to finally confess to themselves that, hey, they still need to heal some of these things, that there's things that need to be worked on here? Otherwise, it's going to jeopardize, it's going to sabotage what they have with you and what they're trying to grow with you. So I feel like right now they are kind of digesting, like processing all of that. They're starting to see the negative effects of their unhealed trauma coming through in this relationship, right? And they're struggling when things get tough. They're struggling to continue to give this relationship a chance in the same way that you would. They're struggling to work on the partnership in the same way you would. They tend to want to run from it because they get emotionally overwhelmed, right? So there is a lack of gratitude. I feel like this person can be a little bit negative. They do lack, like, it's difficult for them to be happy in these conditions. So let's see. So I feel like they're digesting this. And based on this, let's take a look at what is their next move then. If this is what they're thinking and feeling, Spirit, what is their next move towards group 3? Let's also get some thoughts. What are they thinking? That will help us also see what actions they may wish to take. Knight of Swords. Okay, so now we're getting some actions. The Chariot. Wow, a lot of action. A lot of action. The World. King of Swords. Interesting. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Interesting. Interesting that also came up with this King of Swords next to it. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. Yeah, so there is a very deep connection here between the two of you that is definitely coming through strongly here. I feel like this person is definitely struggling right now, trying to figure out what is the best way to move forward in this connection. I feel like whatever is the energy of being stuck, because I do feel in this energy here, there's an energy of being stuck. There is an energy here that's saying, okay, it is too painful to be stuck. I want us to move forward. I don't think it's good for us to be stuck. And yet at the same time, like there's this energy with this World card here. It's almost like they want to give you the world. You know, they want to really be that person in the world that is your rock, that is your King of Swords energy, somebody you can rely on, somebody who will show up for you. But at the same time, I feel like there's this energy of like, I want to be that person, but I'm questioning whether I can be. Okay? So it's like with this Chariot's energy, they're in terms of their next move towards you, they definitely want to tell you that they want this relationship to move forward. Like they want to build this relationship with you. At the same time, I think they're a little bit afraid of this kind of wishy-washy Knight of Swords energy. It's almost like they don't want to come towards you with promises and, yes, I want this, yes, I'm going to be here for you. They don't want to say all those things and then not be able to deliver, because the Knight of Swords can really come into your life very fast. They can sweep you off your feet. They can say a lot of things, but then they can also kind of disappear just as quickly. And I feel like this person knows that that is absolutely wrong. Like, that's not something they want to do, especially if they've already kind of been doing this, right? Because we did get that energy. It's almost like you have to bring this person back. You know, when things get tough, they run and they get triggered, and then you have to kind of bring them back with your empathy, right? And that's causing this relationship to feel very unstable. It can also cause it to feel very one-sided, right? And part of that, again, may come from these father wounds. This person may have had a father who abandoned them, or a father who wasn't really present, who wasn't really there for them, for this person emotionally or physically. And so that might be another reason why they tend to kind of also repeat that pattern, right? Like, it's just what they have seen, what they've grown up with, and so they repeat that pattern. So I feel like this person really does need to figure out who they are in the world. Like, how do they want to show up? What kind of partner do they actually want to be? When they work on this partnership, giving this relationship a chance, it's like they have to decide, and I think that's what they're trying to decide, is can they show up and be fully present? Can they be fully the partner that you deserve? And if they can't, should they be honest and say, you know what, right now I just can't, I just keep coming in and out. So I feel like in their next move, or what they wish to do next, is to make that final decision. Am I in or am I out? Because I feel like this person is in and out, you know, and you guys may have gone through this again and again. And you guys might be tired of this kind of in and out energy. So I feel like in their next move, they're going to make that final decision. Am I in? And if I'm in, I'm going to be all in. King of Swords. Like, I'm going to give this my all. I am going to do whatever it takes. And if I'm out, then I'm not going to bother you anymore. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to bring pain to your life by being in and out. So I think that's one of the things in terms of their next move, is what they're trying to determine. Let's go deeper. What else? What other action do they wish to take towards group 3? See, there's healing. This person definitely needs healing. There's the divine feminine coming up. Self-worth issues, absolutely. And we have transfer. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Okay. This is great. So see, again, this person is definitely making that final decision. Can they heal from this? Because like I said, there's something here in this energy right here, like I said, was very, very traumatizing, very traumatic. And like I said before, they may be denying that they're fully healed from this. They might be denying that, you know, like, oh no, everything's fine, but it's not, right? So I feel like this person is definitely in their next move. The movement is towards, okay, I need to admit that, no, that my past is still bothering me. I need to admit that I am not fully healed, okay? I need to admit that I do need a breakthrough. I do need to transform. I do need to change the way I show up in a relationship, or else this relationship is not going to go anywhere. And part of the reason is that I do suffer from low self-esteem. I do have low self-worth. That's why I keep running, because I feel like ultimately, maybe from these father wounds, I will be abandoned anyway. So why commit? Why not, you know, why not just be in and out? You know, what if it's not going to work out anyway? So I feel like what's truly bringing this person to a state of wanting to admit their wounds and not lie to themselves anymore, wanting to heal and transform, what's bringing them to this is their love for you, okay? They either see you as their divine feminine counterpart, or they see themselves as your divine feminine counterpart, okay? So there's this love here, there's this connection here underneath that is running underneath all of the doubts, all of the running, all of the, triggers and the overwhelm, right? What's running underneath that and what is keeping this person still coming back to this sense of, okay, I need healing and transformation, is because they want to show up better for you. They see you as their divine counterpart. They see themselves as your counterpart. And they want to show up for you. And they want to do it right because they know they haven't done it right before. And I really feel that they want to come out of that Knight of Swords energy. Like they don't want to be in and out of your life. They know that that's very damaging. They know that they've really hurt you from being in and out. Okay. There's a lot of regret about that. They don't want to do that anymore. And it's almost like they're willing to punish themselves. Like, okay, if you can't be all in, then you need to be all out, because you will just keep hurting group 3 and they don't want to keep hurting you. Okay, so they're really, really trying. That is the move they want to make. Really want to heal and transform to show up for you as the person that you deserve. Beautiful. So if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like. You have no idea how much it actually supports me and the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one.